In terms of an overview of the NHDG, it's 26 of the major Tier 1 companies, energy suppliers, contractors, and really I brought them together back in June this year because they had nowhere to sit in the decarbonisation sector. So we brought them together to give us a policy voice, B, look at innovation, how we can attract innovation into the industry and fund it, and see the skills gap into to work, and see how we can work together to collaborate to bring that skills gap closer together and train and bring new people entrants into the market. The goal is to basically create the scale for decarbonisation, so as the industry and the sector grows, to make sure that we have the customer service, the excellence, the quality, the technical excellence and standards to ensure that people who have in their homes modernised and decarbonised and retrofitted get the best possible service, but also to drive the social change that's involved in decarbonisation and retrofitting. So we're tackling the energy crisis, we're tackling the cost of living crisis, we're tackling the health crisis, and of course we're tackling the climate crisis. And these are really important social issues for today's society. Single biggest challenge, I'm going to say there's two. So probably the first one being confidence. Confidence by the sector. That includes the housing providers, it includes the supply chain, it includes people and companies that are investing in innovation, to have that confidence to invest the millions of pounds that is necessary to take the industry forward. So it's really about government consistency of government funding and government incentives so that we can understand that. Ideally, it would be we would look for a cross-party consensus. That would really make sense. I know that's very difficult for government to be able to do that, but the longer-term solutions, the longer-term funding interventions, the better, and that gives the confidence. The second thing, obviously, is the skills shortage. That needs to be tackled head-on, which the group's doing, and the NHDG is working very closely together to be able to bring area-based skills, encourage people in the areas and the communities they're working to come into the industry, but also to encourage training providers and work with training providers in local communities to be able to put the courses on and have the confidence to put the courses on that are needed to combat the skills shortage. So they're probably the two biggest issues, I would say, in the home decarbonisation sector and growing the scale of it. Future Build is very important, and it's been a fantastic event. We've been absolutely delighted, both as a company and sponsoring the National Retrofit Conference. It brings together everybody within the industry, so we've had government representatives, we've had ministers, we've got the innovative solutions all around us as we can see here today. We've got the main contractors. It brings together everything under one roof to be able to collaborate and drive this sector forward in the large scale that's needed. So see, Future Build having a huge impact on the industry. As we can see, the Retrofit Conference has now become the National Retrofit Conference. It's grown in stature every year. It's come from a small corner of the show now to a major show point, having a conference of its own, stage of 250 that's been packed out every single session. And I think the influence that's now having, attracting the types of companies that the NHDG, the brilliant innovative companies that are here today, but also attracting ministers and the government and the departments. That's the major impact that Future Build can continue to have. I can only see it going from strength to strength.